What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and I'm back in the building. I wanted to briefly talk about some news that I heard this morning. I was hoping it wasn't true, because you know how you always hear shit on the internet, and the shit don't always be true. Anyways, it's about Jennifer Williams, which is my girl, y'all. I like Jennifer. I think she's a nice woman. She seems nice enough. Y'all know she was on Basketball Wives. She was Evelyn's best friend. And I think Basketball Wives will be coming back in some months. So yeah, Jennifer should be back on there. Y'all know she's dating Tim Norman, which is Miss Robbie's son on Sweetie Pies. I thought that they were a interesting couple. I don't know if I saw them together. There has been so many rumors about Jennifer being materialistic, but listen, Jennifer is an attractive woman. She has her own money. I love her clothing line. I've never bought anything from her clothing line. Well, not yet, but everything I see her post on Instagram, I love it. I love Jennifer's fashion sense. So I like her. I was upset to hear, though, that there are reports from TMZ talking about how Jennifer has been stalking Tim and he's had to get a restraining order. And all of this is alleged. And then it was something about Tim stated that Jennifer almost ran him over with her car. And, I mean, it just doesn't even sound right. That doesn't sound like Jennifer at all. And I'm not at all sitting up here saying that Jennifer is this innocent person, but it just does not even sound right. Like, what would make her do all of that? Now, if you try to fuck somebody over, Tim, and you messing with another lady, and it is reportedly, it's reported, I should say, that has another girlfriend. And it's like, damn, already. And supposedly they didn't broke up back in September. So what is it? It's December now. And it's like, Tim, have you been cheating on this woman? Because that's all I could think of is if she's following you. And it was also reported that Jennifer stated, through some text messages, you fucking with the wrong one. You got the wrong one. Something to that, something like that, y'all. She said some shit like that. And, I mean, we all have said shit like that. You fucking with the wrong one. I'm not the one for that, So my question is, it's like, was he cheating? Because it does not make sense for Jennifer to out the blue say those type of things. They said that Tim had saw Jennifer by his house, and he went in the house, and when he came back, his tires was on flat, and that's how, he ended up getting a restraining order. And he had mentioned that she was stalking him even while they were together, which is weird. And I kind of look at his relationship. Y'all remember the relationship with him and Janae. And I always felt Janae was a bit whiny and needy. And I still feel like that about Janae. But Tim, it don't look like you know how to be in a relationship. You can't be cheating on people. Because hell yeah, they go try to see what the fuck going on. Like, who is you messing with and what's going on? And Tim is just, well, she upset I got a new woman and... and I don't know, you guys, all of this stuff is alleged, but I'm just breaking it down, trying to make some logic and sense of this shit, because it don't make sense. They didn't really look right together. Her other ex-bae, Eric, y'all remember the basketball player, he was not cute at all. It was like, ugh. Then people was clowning her for being with Tim. They always talk about his hips. He is a bigger guy. But Tim is not a bad looking guy, and he's a good businessman. I will give Tim that. And I do like Tim. I like how Tim has turned his life around, from being in prison and running all these restaurants with his mom. I really love Sweetie Pies, you guys. That's my motherfucking show. I will always like Tim just simply because he's Miss Robbie's son. Like, I love me some Miss Robbie. Miss Robbie, honey, if you listening, could you put a plate in the mail for your girl? I'm just playing, Miss Robbie, but I see your food on TV. It looks so good. It looks so good. I can't wait to go. But yeah, what do you guys think about this? This shit doesn't make sense. Now, Tim is all right. You know, he got some coins from the restaurants, this, that, and the third. But I'm looking at him and I'm looking at her. And I'm not trying to be superficial, you guys. I'm just being real. I'm trying to put my logical brain around this. Why the hell would nice looking ass Jennifer Williams feel the need to stalk him? Why would she need to stalk him? For what? For a plate? Y'all know Jennifer probably don't even eat that shit at Sweetie Pie. So what is she stalking him for? There has to be a reason. And what I'm thinking is he probably was cheating or probably moved on without telling her. Y'all know how some of y'all men is. Like to move on and don't tell nobody shit. That way you could play both sides against the middle. I could see some shit like that going around. But yeah, I'm not understanding this story. And like I said before, I saw how he was with Janae. And y'all know I don't care for Janae like that. But Janae was a nice looking woman. And she really cared for Tim. I will say that. She did seem like she cared for Tim. But y'all remember how he did Janae. He asked her to marry him. And then all of a sudden, they ain't even plan a wedding. He began to be more distant from her. And she had to move on. Now she's married and, you know, expecting another child with another man. So it's just like, Tim, this is not... I know people are looking at Jennifer, but I'm more or less looking at Tim. Because, Tim, your track record does not look good. And y'all may say, well, Brandy, that was really fucked up what happened with him and Janae. Because you cannot ask people to marry you and then you don't fucking get married, and then you ain't even interested in planning a motherfucking wedding. I'll never forget how he did that girl. That was wrong. That girl would be crying and shit on most of the episodes. So, Jennifer, maybe, honey, you dodged a bullet, honey. I don't know. I don't know who's really the most at fault. I'm guessing, though, with my good eye, I'm guessing it's Tim. Because it don't make no sense. Jennifer, you are a beautiful woman. You could have anybody. You know, you really could. You know how to dress. You know how to, talk to people and be respectful. I wasn't here for you coming for Jackie on Basketball Wives. I wasn't really here for that because I felt like you was jumping on a bandwagon with Evelyn and you was more concerned about getting back in with her. You know, but, you know, I'll let that go, Jennifer, because I still like you and you real good friends with my girl Nene. So, you know, I still like Jennifer, you guys, but I don't understand this story. Like, if I find out more information, I will be back and do another podcast on that. But yeah, this is not making any sense at all. And I was starting to like them together. So I am sad, you know, to hear that they have broken up. All right, y'all. That's pretty much what I have to say on that. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And I will check you guys out later.